I'm Teresa from Eat, Drink, and Be Skinny, and today we're working with recipes for my Color Me Skinny Diet Detox. And right now I'm going to show you how to cook red beans. A lot of times when we work with beans, which of course you want to because they're a great source of plant-based protein, super high in iron, super high in fiber, all over a really good part of a healthy diet. But often we buy them from the grocery store in the can because it's really easy and they're fairly inexpensive. But oftentimes they're also high in sodium. And what I've learned is that when you cook your own beans from the dry bean form, you actually end up with such a higher quality product in the end that it's definitely worth a little bit of extra effort that it takes. So what you'll want to do is when you go to the grocery store is walk right past the aisle with all the canned beans and go to where they are in the bag, because that means that they're dry. And they're tiny. They're these little tiny guys right here. So you'll buy them in probably a 12 to 16 ounce bag. And they're gonna double in size. So I just wanted to give you the visual here that this is a cup of the dry beans, but just from soaking them overnight, it doubles in size. And these aren't even cooked yet, these are just soaked. They'll get a little bit bigger when you cook them. But the first thing you wanna do when you get home with your dry beans is you wanna go through and rinse. They come out of the ground. They're very dirty. So rinse them, soak them, sort out any pebbles that are in there. And the best way to do that is in the colander. And then you wanna take them and put them in a pot, add enough water to more than cover, because like you can see, they're gonna double in size, and cover them and put them in the refrigerator overnight. When you come out in the morning, you're gonna end up with this, and it's gonna look partially cooked. Super, super simple. Wash the water. Do not use the same water, because part of the process of them soaking and absorbing that water is that it changes the composition of it, and it will actually help with the digestive process of the beans. Change out the water, and you wanna cook them in fresh water. So when you add them to the pot to cook them with fresh water, you'll just add 1 cup of beans, 2 cups of water. That's gonna be your ratio. And you're gonna boil them from anywhere between 1 to 3 hours. And you wanna check the tenderness of them every 30 minutes. When I cook mine, they take about an hour to go through it, or maybe a little bit over an hour. And when you're done, you end up with a well-cooked, unseasoned, you haven't added any sodium to them yet, and you can use that as part of your recipe to bring flavor to your recipe, but it doesn't have to be a part of the preparation process. So that's a pretty good way to bring the most flavor into your bean dishes.